Hey guys, MLJOR here, back with more Black Ops Cold War content. And with the next Call of Duty releasing in just a few short days, I'm gonna get you up to speed with 10 things you need to know about Black Ops Cold War come launch. We have a lot of coverage today, so let's get straight into the video. Starting off with number 1. Let's do some housekeeping first. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is the 17th installment in the Call of Duty franchise, made by one of three, or should I say two, of the development studios working on Call of Duty titles under the publisher Activision, with the other being Infinity Ward, who is responsible for the Modern Warfare series. Black Ops Cold War is set to release on November 13th, 2020, and it will be available for PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5. But if you have pre-ordered a digital edition of the game, you can preload it and install it ahead of time. The preload times are as follow: on November 5th for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, on November 10th for PC. As for next-gen consoles, you can preload them on their respective launch dates. For Xbox Series X and Series S on November 10th, and on November 12th for the PlayStation 5. Number 2. Speaking of PlayStation 5, Sony has had an exclusivity deal with Activision since Black Ops 3. And I think this year has to be the most grab straw-esque attempt we have ever seen, which they are distastefully calling the Sony Advantage, with a 1-year exclusivity mode called Zombies Onslaught, that being zombies on multiplayer maps, which won't be available on PC or Xbox till November 1st, 2021. The Sony Advantage will also include double weapon XP whenever you are in a party, 2 additional loadout slots, monthly double XP events, and 5 extra tier skips whenever you purchase the battle pass, as well as exclusive cosmetics that will only be available as rewards through the Onslaught mode. I said it before and I'll say it again, exclusivity is stupid and it's extremely anti-consumer, and the consumer is you and I. But the double weapon XP make this a little bit pay to win, at least for the first month or so, as PlayStation players will be able to level up their weapons 2 times as fast while everybody else simply can't. PlayStation will have the advantage because they paid Activision, and their player base will have the exact same advantage because they paid for that console. It's pay to win no matter how limited or how small. An advantage, still an advantage. Moving on to number 3. Let's talk money, or rather, your money. There are currently 3 versions of the game available for purchase, with the standard edition, that being of the regular $59.99, that will come with the Xbox One or PlayStation 4 version of the game, a Woods operator pack that you can immediately use in Modern Warfare multiplayer and in Warzone, and the Confrontation weapon pack, that being those 2 exclusive blueprints for the M16 and the AK-47. For $69.99, that bumps you up another tier, including everything that the previous edition has, with the only difference being that you'll be able to play Black Ops Cold War cross-gen, meaning you can play it on PlayStation 4, and later when you decide to upgrade to PlayStation 5, you won't have to buy the full game again. But if you don't have immediate plans to buy the next-gen consoles anytime soon, don't stress. You'll be able to play the standard edition on the Xbox Series X via backwards compatibility. As for the PlayStation 5, you will have to pay a small premium, and even though no information about the price has been released yet, it will most likely be the difference between the standard edition and the cross-gen bundle, that being $10. Last is the big boy, coming in at a whopping $89.99. That comes with everything that the standard edition and the cross-gen edition does, but with a few little extras. Starting off with a land, sea, and air pack containing 3 theme packs for a total of 9 items. You'll get 3 separate operator skins, 3 separate vehicle skins, and 3 blueprints for the Hewar 77, the XM4, and the 1911 respectively. On top of that, you'll get the Season 1 pass for free, plus 20 tier skips. Do note that they're going all digital this year, with the Ultimate Edition being this year's version of the Harding Edition or the Prestige Edition that we come to expect in previous years. A physical copy won't be available. This year, it's all digital. No extras, no steelbook, no cool RCXD or night vision goggles. Nothing. Moving on to number 4. Let's talk about the prestige system in this game because it's a total clusterfuck of confusion. Think of seasonal rank systems of Modern Warfare, and previous prestige systems had a baby. And just like every newborn, it's kinda ugly. This deserves a video on its own, but I'll try to explain it as quickly as possible and to the best of my ability. When the game launches, you'll have a total of 3 prestiges to grind through. But first, you'll have to reach level 55 before entering prestige. From level 1 to 55, you unlock your arsenal, all your weapons, all your perks, all your kill streaks. And after 55, you'll have no choice. You'll be automatically entered into the prestige mode. And just like Modern Warfare, you will not lose everything you have unlocked from level 1 to 55. Every prestige is 50 levels long and will award you a sticker, an emblem, and a prestige key. And we'll get back to that in a second. After 55, you'll be reset back to level 1, keeping all your progress. At level 50, you'll enter prestige 2. At level 100, you'll enter Prestige 3, with every Prestige awarding you yet another icon, another emblem, and another Prestige key. On Season 1, that begins December 10th, you'll be reset back to level 1, with every 50 levels entering a new Prestige, all the way up to level 200. And after that, you'll be considered Master Prestige for the season. Only for that season, going all the way up to level 1000 for those grinders out there. I mean, for those who like to grind, just forget it, it sounds wrong now. For those people who like to play a lot, yeah, that sounds better. These ranks are not pointless. You will get a reward with every 50 levels of the Master Prestige. Now, for those Prestige keys we talked about, there are new currency to the Call of Duty ecosystem that will allow you to purchase items from the Prestige shop, which will hold icons from previous Call of Duties. One of the great things about this is that these items cannot be bought or achieved in any other way other than straight grinding. And if you can't get through those ranks before the next season, don't worry, you won't get left behind. You'll be able to work on them at your own pace. Moving on to number 5, story and setting. Black Ops Cold War is a direct continuation of Black Ops 1. So as of the making of this video, I'm talking to you, the person watching this in 2025, the storyline goes like this: Black Ops 1, Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 2, then Black Ops 4, and then Black Ops 3. Confusing, I know, but who cares? Let's talk campaign. All your favorites are back, including Frank Woods, Alex Mason, Mr. Shades himself, Jason Hudson, along with some new faces, that being Russell Adler, and one wrinkly one. I'm looking at you, Reagan. You look like shit. Black Ops Cold War is set during the early 1980s, at the height of the Cold War, and the campaign follows CIA Russell Adler as he pursues an alleged Soviet spy named Perseus, whose goal is to subvert the United States and tilt the balance of power towards the Soviet Union. I'll be doing a playthrough of the campaign here on YouTube, so hit that sub button if you want to stay up to date when those videos go live. Something that I do want to say is that this Adler dude looks sketchy as fuck, and I think he's Perseus, but that's just my guess. And if he is, you heard it here first, folks. Number 6, let's talk the undead, more specifically, zombies. Zombies have been revamped into a whole new experience. I'm not a zombie channel, so I'll graze over this quickly. Some of the core elements are still there: the mystery box, Perca-Colas, wonder weapon, pack-a-punch. But it has some major twist, with the ability to call in kill streaks, dropping in with your loadout, and a lackluster narrative from the looks of it. Also, the ability to exfil. In previous zombies, you had 2 options to end the match, either dying or quitting. But this time, you can call in a helicopter that will exfil you, and you will have to hold down a certain area for a few rounds, with those zombie spawns dialed up to 11. No matter what they do, the zombie community is not going to be happy, because it's not the original zombies. But I do think that this option is pretty cool. Number 7, let's talk gear. Most importantly, weapons. I did a whole showcase of every single weapon and every single attachment, and that'll be available down in the description below, just in case you want to see more. For confirmed weapons, we have the XM4, the AK-46, the Krig-6, and the QBZ-83. Moving on to submachine guns, the MP5, the Milano 821, the AK-74U, and the KSP-45. For tactical rifles, we have the Type 63 and the M16. Next, light machine guns. Only 2, Stoner 63 and the RPD. 2 snipers, and that would be the LW3 Tundra and the Pellington 703. For handguns, the 1911, the Magnum, and the Diameti. We only have 2 shotguns thus far, and that's going to be the Howard 77 and the Gallo SA-12. Launchers, we have the Lock-On and Free Fire Sigma 6, and then the complete Free Fire RPG-7, for a total of 23 weapons. But 2 other weapons have been spotted in trailers: the FAMAS as well as the M14. If you want to check out my video on the M14, the link will be in the top right hand screen. Bringing it up to a total of 25 weapons that we know of so far. I'm sure there will be more come launch. Moving on to number 8, and that's going to be perks. This year we have a lot of the same perks, just shuffled around like we get every year. For the perk 1 slot, we have Engineer, Paranoia, Taskmax, and Flak Jacket. For perk 2, we have Scavenger and a new perk that we haven't seen before, and that being Assassin. And this one, the specific one, I particularly can't stand. So whenever the enemy is on a kill streak, if they are shooting without a suppressor or being revealed by the UAV, they will have a crosshair on them. So if you're on a streak and not running suppressors or cold-blooded, you will get beamed. because if someone is running this perk, they can get upwards up to 500 scores toward their streak just by taking you down, compared to the 50 points from a single kill. After that, we have Tracker and Quartermaster. For perk 3, we have Gunho, Ghost, Cold-Blooded, and Ninja, with Ninja working a little bit different, as it will quiet your footsteps, but not silence them. Moving on to number 9 on our list, and this is the Scorestreak system, as it is totally new. And again, this deserves a video of its own, but I'll try to explain it as simple as possible. So Scorestreaks are back, and they require score that you will get from killing enemies or completing the objective. This is used as an incentive to stop players from playing every game mode as a TDM match. But there is a multiplier for going on a kill streak. Your first kill is worth 50 points, your next 100, and so on and so forth, with the max being 500. Your score doesn't reset on death. If we take a spy plane for example, at 800 score, if you have a 1.0 KD, meaning you spawn, kill an enemy, then die, rinse and repeat, it will take you 16 kills to earn said spy plane. If you have a 2.0 KD, so you spawn, get 2 kills, and then die, this means that it will take you 6 kills to get said spy plane. But with the highest score streak being the gunship at 10,000, even with that 2.0 KD, it will take you 66 kills to get a gunship. So you need to go on kill streaks to get those higher end streaks, no matter what. In simple terms, it's kill streaks, but like a high school relationship, it's complicated. And there's the last one I have for you boys, and that is Warzone Integration. As of right now, we're getting mixed signals. We have the Cold War operators coming to Warzone at launch, but there was a message of the day on Modern Warfare saying that the weapons of Cold War will be coming at launch too. Weapons will be tuned to match the time to kill of the Modern Warfare weapons, that way there's not an imbalance. The confusion comes in when we look at Season 1's roadmap that starts on December 10th. As one of the biggest things that we see is that the Cold War weapons should be coming to Warzone then, not at launch. But this is all up in the air, maybe it was just a mistake, but we'll know in a few short days. And there you have it, 10 things you need to know before Black Ops Cold War launches this Friday. If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button, and a like rating is always appreciated. If you want more Double Tap Show, follow me over on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, check out my DMR Load-Out Series. I have 2 Black Ops Cold War tactical rifles on there, that being the M16 and the Type 63. So head over there, that way you hit the ground running this coming Friday, as we inch closer to the launch on November 13th. Well, that's all from me today. I'm Major Cade, and I thank you for watching.